Okay folks, Realtor Ron Klotchman here. Today we're going to take a little ride and then we're going to do a neighborhood later. I've just been on Caravan and looking at open houses, as most of us do every Tuesday for our clients. And we're coming up here to, I don't want to see that, Pacific Coast Highway, otherwise known as PCH. So we're looking at we're going to look at Pacific Coast Highway. I'll show you a little bit of the ocean view. Here we go, and then we'll see PCH and we'll come into some neighborhoods. Now unfortunately today, what's this coming through? Unfortunately today is a very hazy day. There's an ambulance coming. We better stop. This is the parking lot for Gladstone's restaurant, which I thought was going to be no more. 2 ambulances. And you know, they only have the PCH or PCHS route to travel, so a lot of ambulances, fire trucks here, police. Anyway, Trustee Vaughn's here at Sunset and PCH. I've been to many times. The beach is quite crowded, as you can see. Not a day you're going to find a spot until, probably October. Bay Club there. Here's a lot. I used to bring my bike here, ride in this lot, and then over to PCH. This is the parking for Will Rogers State Beach. I'm going to get over because the next light is Temescal Canyon, and I'm going to be heading up Temescal. This mobile home park here. This was where I had my first real estate deal, and of all things I sold a unit in this complex, and I didn't even know this kind of thing existed. It was like a mobile home, but they're in-ground mobile homes. You own the airspace. They're very different than a traditional mobile home, and I learned a lot. It was trial by fire, that's for sure, because there were very different rules that applied than a regular residential home sale. Okay, we're going to head up to Temescal here. This lot is not that crowded. That's surprising, since the free spots are pretty crowded. So, you can see through. Will Rogers State Beach, that is right. I wonder what the parking is. I haven't paid for parking at the ocean in a long time. I think it's about $7. So we're going to be heading up Temescal Canyon here. There's some beautiful, beautiful homes, which I've shown you before, which are on both sides of the ridge here. So you can get a little ocean view here between the cars. At sunset, there are hundreds of people crossing the street here, trying to park up here on Temescal and then walk down. What these guys are doing with the bike, I used to do that. I used to park right there, as close as I could in the winter, and then bring my bike here and then get on the bike trail. And this bike path goes all up and down the coast, so it's really fantastic. It's a nice way to live, folks. And you know, the thing is, as I always say, even if you live 5 miles from the ocean, heck, if you live 10 miles from the ocean, it's not that long a drive. 5 is better than 10, but if you're an ocean person, you can live 5 minutes from the ocean, and it's still a 10-minute drive based on where you live. So I say it's a beautiful life if you can have it. You don't have to live right on the ocean. You don't have to live in one of these beautiful homes overlooking the ocean, although that's fantastic too. All you have to do is live, you know, if your budget is such that you could only live 5 miles away, heading up to Mescal Canyon. I used to take my dog here. I'd sit in the park, look at a little stretch of ocean on a summer day when you couldn't get down on the beach because it was too crowded. Take my dog here, sit in the grass with a chair and umbrella and read, and it was fantastic. And the dog would love the walk, of course. See? It's a nice park, isn't it? I also used to park here and walk up to Temescal Canyon Park. Temescal Gateway, which is just as we cross Sunset at the second light. There's a park that leads right up into those mountains there. And there's a waterfall at the top of one of the trails. Trails go on for miles. It's a really beautiful park. You can get married there. They have a place, not conference room, but like a room where you can get married. They have cabins for kids for like summer camp. It's a great park, and it's a great hike in the winter, especially when it's nice and cool. This is it used to be Pacific Palisades High. I think it's now called Palisades Charter School. Anyway, it's a nice shortcut. Through to the neighborhood I'm going to show you when we're going to. It's looking back down on Sunset. Diane Keaton had a home less than a quarter mile from here. She moved out of just a couple of years ago, but I can see why she wanted to live here. So it's just beautiful. You know, I think I'm going to go straight through this time. Be a little quicker. A little quicker. Chunk. Most roads are pretty good in this town, but there are some that are just not good, and this is one of them. It's not great. I don't quite know why. This is almost kind of an alleyway rather than a street. All these streets lead to the cliff over the ocean. That Tesla almost hit me. Not very sporting of them. Here's a Porsche. So, you get the idea, guys? I think so. Look at those hills up there. The homes on the hill. So it's a beautiful neighborhood. Very quiet. Except for those Porsches and Teslas whipping through. But other than that, it's a beautiful neighborhood. And at the very end is a cliff which overlooks the ocean. The only thing is, my camera's going to shut off once I get out of the car. There's some kind of connection to it, so I'm going to show you from here. Here's Winola. I love Winola Street. It's probably Winola, but I like saying Winola. So yeah, it's a family-friendly neighborhood as well as anything kind of. Like this little park. I take my dog to this little park sometime. Just past the Diane Keaton home. Let's go right to the edge, okay? Past the landscaping guy with his leaf blower. What's there, folks? The ocean. Quite a view, huh? It's a hazy day, but that is the view. That's the view. Okay, so my bench is occupied by a construction worker, it looks like. Well, he's allowed, you know, it's a great place to have lunch, relax, unwind. That's the bench I like. Look at this home. Not only does he have solar panels, but he has cameras and all kinds of stuff here. Okay. So one side you have the hill, and the other side you have the ocean view. No parking. Oh, they're doing some kind of construction. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. I think you folks would rather see the homes though, so let's get that going. Okay folks, well I'm going to cut it in a minute. I love doing this, I love showing this to you, but I'd rather be showing you these homes in person, obviously. My name is Ron Klotchman. I'm a realtor in Los Angeles, California. And if you enjoy the content, please subscribe. If you do subscribe, please hit the little bell icon next to the subscription button, and you'll be notified as to when I post. And please give the channel likes. I'd really, really appreciate it. And we will see you at the next location. All right. Let's fade down on the ocean there. Fantastic. Okay, folks, we'll see you at the next location. Thank you. Bye-bye.